Spiciest food in the world. Food lovers from around the globe come with different tastes and preferences. Some like sweet desserts, while others like salty crackers. Some like seafood, while others are vegetarians. However, there is a big chunk of people who love spicy food. The spicier it gets, the better it is. Imagine eating something so spicy that not only your mouth burns, but your eyes can't stop watering up. Today, we are going to tell you about the spiciest food in the world. Are you bold enough to try any of those? Stay tuned to find out the spiciest foods around the globe that even hardcore foodies can't handle. 10. Jerk chicken. This Jamaican dish might be sweet and tangy, but the level of spiciness is just out of the world. This is the most iconic food in the area, while most people have no clue how spicy this sweet and tangy dish can get. So, what exactly makes this dish so iconic and spicy? The key ingredients are Scotch bonnet or habanero peppers and allspice, along with cloves, cinnamon, scallions, nutmeg, thyme, and garlic. A deadly combo that will not only put your guts on fire, but melt your soul at the same time. Need to wash down the heat with a cool beverage? Well, best of luck with that. Number 9. Vindaloo pork. A spicy pork dish that definitely has the capacity for going from mild to positively scorching within seconds. Vindaloo is next on our list. Well, one thing you must know is that the level of spiciness all depends on the recipe you or the chef decides to choose. And some restaurants choose to take things up a notch with ultra spicy varieties of Vindaloo. Some companies even package the curry with a warning label. One type of Vindaloo carries the label Volcanic Vindaloo, due to the fact that it incorporates Naga chilies into its recipe. Unless you've already been to Bangladesh and sampled raw Nagas, that's bound to be a surprisingly scorching supermarket lunch for those who don't heed the package's warnings. Number 8. Widower's Curry Packs. Well, the name says it all, but in case you still don't get it, any dish with the word widow in the name is bound to be a difficult meal to stomach, and Widower's Curry is no exception. Even though variations of it exist all over the world, the plate is most commonly found in Britain. An uncomfortably hot pot with at least 20 Naga chilies, to be precise, should be on the list when it comes to spiciness rankings. To give a better picture of the level of heat this dish comes with, one man, a doctor, was able to consume an entire meal of Widower's curry and live to tell the tale. The man started hallucinating while eating the dish, which made the chefs wear goggles while cooking it. His daughter, who recorded the event, noted that he wasn't even stressing while eating the volcanic level curry. Number 7. Sichuan Spicy Pots. Even though Sichuan Spicy Pots are traditional dishes in China, there sure are various versions with little differences around the globe. And in some places, these pots become even more hot and blazing, all thanks to recipe variations like adding more chilies. However, these pots also come with additional toppings and sides of all types. So if you find yourself enjoying or trying to enjoy a meal of one, there will be at least a bit of the veggies and meat to take the edge off. A ray of hope along with a pot of fire. To conclude the argument, there are absolutely no guarantees you'll walk away without your eyes watering and getting red or your nose running like water from a tap. That too, only if you can finish your bowl in the first place. Number 6. Kimchijjigae. This flavorful and super spicy dish, kimchi, is a traditional dish from Korea that has a lot of variations, all rich in taste. But the most common and hot versions involve additional chili flakes for a super spicy bite that would practically melt your brain, eyes, nose, ears, gut, everything. Kimchi is basically cooked from fermented vegetables, and there is no secret ingredient here. Typically cabbage, but also some green onions, garlic, tofu, mushrooms, radish, and a whole lot of red chilies. However, the technique is the key. This Korean dish is slowly simmered until the stew is fully infused and the broth reaches the preferred amount of spiciness. To top things off, Kimchijjigae is served boiling hot, so you might want to consider eating a fire extinguisher too. Apparently, there are hundreds of varieties available, but the taste of this dish also depends on who's cooking it and what vegetables are available on spot. It's not unheard of to have ghost pepper kimchi, but it's not something you'll typically find on most restaurant menus, at least not without a clear warning that you're about to set your mouth and entire digestive system ablaze. Number 5. Nua Pad Prick. Next on the list is the hit dish of its area, something only daredevils would try. Also known as Thai pepper steak, this dish is simple, spicy, and a staple of the region's cuisine. Preparing this dish is no rocket science, but eating it is definitely not as simple as the recipe. To prepare, just cook seasonings such as shallots, basil, and garlic with a few pieces of sliced beef, and there you have it. But wait, there is a secret ingredient that makes this dish fall on this list. Don't forget to add the bird's eye chilies. These chilies are so deadly that they rank somewhere between tongue-meltingly hot and face-meltingly hot on the Scoville scale. Or, in short, about 100,000 to 225,000 Scoville heat units. Number 4. Pocky tortilla chip. Buying a single tortilla chip sounds weird and definitely insufficient, but you probably won't want a second serving of Pocky's Carolina Reaper Madness chip because one serving is more than enough to fire you up. The supposedly delectable and intense tortilla chip is packed with Carolina Reaper pepper and an additional of Both, ghost pepper powder, and chipotle seasoning. The in-demand chips frequently sell out on Pocky's website, but that may also be because the company got smart with its strategy regarding promotion of the snack. They ran a challenge where all the daring people could record themselves trying the chip to enter a giveaway for a GoPro and a year's supply of chips. This means ruining your taste buds entirely once to win the challenge. Well, hopefully the winner's taste buds grew back to the point they can enjoy the free chips. Number 3. Vertigo Candy. Candies are supposed to be sweet, but have you ever tried a candy that would melt your taste buds not because it's too sweet, but because it is hot and spicy? According to the people who tested out the Vertigo Cube candy, each bite-sized piece has the same heat rating as a whole can of mace. Jeremy Glass also wrote for Thrillist that he had done plenty of crazy stuff before, but nothing as intimidating as consuming a candy that's made with 7 of the spiciest peppers in the world. Further explaining his experience, he said that he felt like he was on fire and about to vomit at the same time. Another mistake that he suggests everyone to avoid is chewing the candy up to get it to go down faster. Even according to the Butte Pepper Company's founder, this is definitely the wrong decision as it enhances the burning sensation. Eat at your own risk. Number 2. Papa a la Juanquina. The Peruvian dish Papa a la Juanquina is probably the most unassuming member of this list. The name includes the word papa. It's served cold, but when you look at the dish, it kind of resembles some type of hard-boiled eggs Benedict dish. But that is not what you're thinking it is, hollandaise on top. It's a yellow cheese sauce made with ají amarillo that gives it the yellow color and habanero peppers. Definitely a deadly combination that is sure to give you a spicy, flavorful body slam. But don't back out just yet, because the additional sides, potatoes and eggs underneath, are more than worth the intensity of the spice on your tongue. Number 1. Wat. Last but not the least, wat, an Ethiopian stew or curry made with chicken, beef, lamb, vegetables, spices, and a clarified butter, is here on the list of the spiciest foods. Differentiating itself from other stews, wat preparation begins with chopped onions that are slowly cooked without fat or oil in a dry skillet or pot. Only then are the onions and other aromatics sautéed in fat and an excessive amount at that fat, allowing for the onions to break down and thicken the stew. Wat is traditionally eaten on top of injera, a spongy flatbread originally cooked from teff. As for the famous spiciness of the dish, that intensity is achieved from the addition of the seasoned butter and berbere, a spicy mixture consisting of chiles, garlic, ginger, basil, coriander, rue, ajwain, or radhuni, nigella, or fenugreek. Eat it if you can. These were the spiciest foods in the world, and only the brave ones with a strong gut can try them. Have you ever tried any of those? Let us know in the comment box below. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video as well.